and listen to my story about a man named Jed. A poor mountaineer barely kept his family fed. And then one day he was shooting at some food, and up to the ground come a bubbling crude oil, that is, black gold, Texas tea. Well, the first thing you know, old Jed's a millionaire. The kinfolk said, Jed, move away from there. Said, California is a place you ought to be. So they loaded up the truck and they moved to Beverly Hills, that is, swimming pools, movie stars.
The Beverly Hillbilly.
Fishing, Shorty? Fishing? Jed, there's a fair going on out yonder. Biggest crowd you ever seen. People from everywhere. All kinds of excitement. Music playing. Kids are yelling. Dogs are barking. Balloons are popping. All Ned's busting loose out there, and you want to go fishing. Yep. I don't blame you. Where you going?
I ain't decided yet. Jim Owens says they're taking some mighty big trout out of Lake Taneycomo. But Harold Hensley says the bass is biting on Table Rock.
Well, Table Rock's a heap closer. Must be a good 12 miles down Taneycomo.
He's about ready to commence the cake-baking contest. And that cake that Elly May baked is right up in front.
Taneycomo it is, Shorty.
What's he talking about?
I think he wants to get as far away as he can.
Jed Clampett, you get into your good duds and get over there and buy that cake that Elly May baked.
I don't want that thing.
That ain't the idea. You gotta buy it before some other man buys it.
I don't think there's a man in this town can lift it.
It rolls real good. That's how Elly got it over there.
Yes, do as I tell you.
Well, why don't you buy Ellie's cake?
The cake-baking contest is for girls and the bidding is done by the fellas.
Well, Granny, it's going to look mighty suspicious for Ellie's own pa to be buying her cake.
That's why I want you to get all dressed up. Nobody will recognize you.
Too bad Jethro ain't here. He could not only buy it, he's probably the only living human that could lift it and eat it. Maybe Mr. Drysdale will come. If a dignified city fellow like him would buy Ellie's cake, that'd really cut some ice.
Mr. Drysdale ain't coming here. He's got his hands full feeding Ellie's critters.
Chief, where have you been?
Feeding that stupid seal that Elly keeps in the pool.
Don't sit down. You forgot to feed the goat.
I haven't forgotten. I cooked a whole pot of goat stew. It's cooling in the kitchen.
What in the world do you put in goat stew?
Everything the other critters won't eat. Fish heads, banana skins, rotten apples, bones, moldy bread, curdled milk, rancid meat scraps. You name it, it's in there.
Sounds repulsive.
Well, you smell it.
Oh, greetings, Jethro.
Howdy, Miss Jane.
What happened to the goat stew?
I ate it.
You ate it?
Yep. Mr. Drysdale, I don't want to hurt your feelings, but your cooking is pitiful. That goat stew didn't even taste like goat.
Jethro.
You could have cooked a pot of garbage that'd taste as good as that. You know something? This letter from Uncle Jed has got me a mind to go back to Silver Dollar City and join him, Granny, and Elly.
But Jethro,
They is eating high on the hog, and I'm eating low on the goat. Please, Miss Jane, get me on a plane to Silver Dollar City quick as you can. Uncle Jed said he's having a fair, and that means pretty girls, a cotton candy, and balloons.
What now, Chief? I can't very well refuse him.
You go with him. Keep an eye on the Clampetts. Don't let them out of your sight. And above all, don't let Elly May get serious about a fella.
Boy, Miss Jane, them folks back in the hills ain't gonna recognize me the way I changed.
Really?
Yeah. When I left there, I was just a big, dumb old hick.
No.
Hard to believe, huh?
It fairly boggles the mind.
Have them little old country gals eating out of the palm of my hand. They ain't never heard the kind of racist stories that's told in Hollywood.
Probably not.
Sure wish I knowed one.
Well, I'm afraid I can't help you with racy stories, but I do know a rather amusing riddle.
Let's hear it.
Well, it's not my sister, it's not my brother, yet it's a child of my father and mother. Who is it?
I give up.
It's me! Oh, boy, that's a beauty!
Hey, miss, would you like to hear a dandy riddle?
Why, yes.
It's not my sister, it's not my brother, yet it's the child of my father and mother. Who is it?
I give up.
It's Miss Jane here!
She didn't laugh too hard. You reckon she's heard it before?
Not the way you told it, no. Here we are, Miss Jane. Silver Dollar City Hotel. What a picturesque little hostelry. Typical country inn. Thanks a lot, Mr. Stevens. Yes, wonderful ride. What a quaint little place. Absolutely charming.
Oh, Jethro, Miss Jane.
Howdy, Uncle Jim. We're here, Mr. Clement.
Why did you tell me you was coming?
I sent you a telegram some time ago.
Oh, I never got it.
I thought there was a fair going on here. Where's all the people?
I'm afraid it's all over at the cake baking contest.
But why are you afraid?
Well, because Elly May has got a cake entered.
That is an excellent reason.
On my way over to see if I could buy it and get it out of the contest before...
Telegram for Mr. Clampett. Telegram for Mr. Clampett.
That must be your telegram now, Miss Jane.
Telegram for Mr. Clampett. Telegram for Mr. Clampett.
That's me. Are you hurt?
No, I always get off my bike that way. It ain't got no brakes.
Miss Jane, I'm gonna tell that riddle to Uncle Jed.
All right, Jethro, but this time, when you get to the finish, remember, the answer is you.
I got it. Hey, Uncle Jed, got a doozy of a riddle for you. It ain't my sister, it ain't my brother, yet it's the child of my father and mother. Who is it?
I give up.
It's you. He didn't laugh either, Miss Jane.
I guess you're just too sophisticated for them, Jethro.
Yeah, reckon so.
And there's the mill.
Yep. That's where the folks brings their corn and such to be ground into meal. Would you like to see the inside?
Oh, I'd love to. That millstone must weigh a ton.
Yes, ma'am, and they's mighty hard to come by, right, Ed?
That's the truth.
Well, howdy, and welcome back, Miss Hathaway. Been out sightseeing?
Yes, Mr. Kellums, and I am absolutely in love with your quaint little community.
Well, thank you, ma'am, and we're mighty proud to have a fine big city lady like yourself visit us.
Thank you. And now I'm going to don my bird-watching outfit and venture into the neighboring forest. Now, may I have my key, please?
What key's that?
Well, the key to the room I'm occupying.
I'm afraid there ain't no key,
Well, why not?
'cause there ain't no lock.
Mr. Kellums, am I to understand that some local lock and bar would be free to enter my room whenever he wished?
Now that you mention it, yeah, I reckon he would.
Oh, I just love this quaint little community.
Oh, howdy, Miss Jane. You want to have some victuals with me?
Oh, thank you, Granny, but I'm going to change, and then I'm off to the forest in search of my feathered friends.
You know some Indians in these parts?
No, Granny. I'm referring to my winged friends, the birds.
Oh, yeah. Well, the woods around here is full of them, all colors and sizes.
I'm looking forward to a thrilling ornithological adventure.
Shorty, have you ever known a person that used as many big words as her?
Just one. Don Richardson. He come in here the other day and throwed some words at me that'd weigh out better than 5 pounds apiece.
What was they, Shorty?
Well, he's talking about this law case, and he said something or other was incompatible overt offense.
Them is heavy rascals.
Hey, Granny. Sure is good to be eating your victuals again.
Jethro will know what them big words means. He's been plumb through the 6th grade.
What word is that?
compatible over at Old Fence.
Ah, that's easy. All you got to do is break them words down to their root meanings. And, compat, a bull, overt, offense.
What does it mean?
Means you come in and pat a bull, and you better get over the fence.
What did I tell you, Shorty?
He's a right one.
Jed, did you get by the cake booth?
Yep.
Did you snatch Ellie's cake out of the contest?
Too late. The bidding had done commenced.
Oh, Jed, Ellie'll never get a husband when word gets around about her cake baking.
Granny, there was nothing I could do.
Well, why didn't you grab an axe and chop it up?
Might have been a dead giveaway, besides ruining a good act.
I'm going to lose my bet with Elverna. Her daughter will get married ahead of Ellie Mae, and she'll get to kick me up Dewey bald.
Well, now, don't start howling till the moon comes up.
And poor little old Ellie. She'll be old maid.
You'll feel better about Ellie when you see what's coming down them stairs.
Jethro, dear boy, would you care to reconnoiter the woods with me in search of the elusive purple martin?
No thanks, Miss Jane. I got me some eating to catch up on. And after that, I got me some romancing to catch up on.
Excuse me, Miss Hathaway. You aim to go into the woods like that?
Indeed I do.
You aim to carry a gun?
Never.
Rabbit's foot?
No.
Whole-leaf clover?
Mr. Crumbs, the creatures of the forest do not frighten me.
Maybe not, but she's sure going to scare the tar out of them.
I shall wend my way through the forest to the shores of Table Rock Lake, and there I hope to find a family of herons.
Well, give 'em our best.
Is that the Luke heron?
Oh, no. The heron I'm looking for stands in the water on his long, skinny legs and gobbles up crawdads and frogs in his enormous mouth.
Well, if that ain't Luke Heron, it's his twin brother.
Thanks for the ham, Granny. See y'all later.
So long.
Oh, wait a minute, Jethro. I need your help, honey boy.
What's the matter, Granny?
Well, I made a bet with Elverna Bradshaw. And if her daughter Big Mouth gets married ahead of Ellie, Elverna's going to get to kick me clear to the top of Dewey Bald.
Why, that's right on the main road where everybody can see it.
That's right. And Elverna will make sure that everybody knows. There'll be hundreds of people there watching, maybe thousands.
Why, just like a sideshow. A circus, a regular carnival.
Oh, bless you, Jethro. You're a sweet, sensitive, darling boy. I know you love your old granny, and you're going to do something about it, ain't you?
You bet I am. I'm going right over and talk to Paul Davis.
Handy maker? But he's married already.
I know that. I'm going to ask him if I can have the popcorn concession.
Why, you buzzard-hearted boob!
Guess what, Granny? My cake fetched the highest price of all.
What?
Yeah, Egg Bozeman paid $40 for it.
Did I hear right? Somebody bought Ellie's cake?
At Bozeman.
Wants me to bake him another one just like it.
I can't believe it. If anybody knows good cake, it's Eck Bozeman.
Been a miller all his life.
It was the frosting that fooled him. Ellie did have it decorated awful pretty.
Well, let's quick go buy it back from him before he tries to cut into it.
Good idea. Let's go. How about it, Eck?
Nothing doing.
I'll give you twice what you paid for it.
Sorry, but it ain't for sale.
Oh, please, Ed, where is Ellie's cake?
Right over there.
You're using it for a millstone?
The best I've ever had. Turn it on, Herb.
Look at that rascal chew up corn.
But, Jed, this ain't getting Ellie married.
Maybe not, but we could always open up a mill.
I found him! The perfect man for Ellie Mae! A Hercules, a Paul Bunyan!
We waited too long to fetch Ellie Mae back to the hills to get a husband. All the good boys is took.
Now, Granny, there's still some fish left in the creek.
Name me one.
Granny! Mr. Clampett!
Miss Jane is running like the devil himself is after.
I was worried about her going in the woods dressed like that. Like as not, somebody mistook her for a revenuer.
Oh, everybody knows there ain't no girl revenuers.
Yeah, but not everybody knows she's a girl.
What's the matter, Miss Hathaway?
I think I found a man for Elly Mae.
Where's Alex?
In the forest, he was chopping a tree.
Maybe a bear chased her.
Or a mountain lion.
In the woods. I saw him just right for Ellie. An Adonis, a Hercules, and Apollo.
Oh, please, Miss Jane, she's got enough critters now.
You don't understand. He was cutting down a tree near the lake.
You don't need another beaver.
I am talking about a man.
That she needs.
What a man? A veritable Greek god.
Greek? You mean Don Richard?
No, his name is Matthew Templeton. Oh, I tell you, he could have stepped from the pages of A Shepherd of the Hills. Young Max, reincarnated, a blonde giant.
Where is he? Where is he?
He's on his way. I invited here to meet Ellie and the rest of you.
Did you tell him that Ellie was looking for a husband?
I put it a bit more subtly. I told him I knew of a divinely beautiful young lady who had come back to the hills to find the right young man and get married.
And that didn't scare him off?
Oh, prayer. He seemed most interested. He agreed to come to town as soon as... There he is.
Is that him with the axe across his shoulder?
Yes.
That dog is Miss Jane. He's everything he said he was.
Let's run downstairs and grab him. I mean, meet him.
Hello? Anybody around?
Yeah,
Where?
right here.
Oh, howdy. I'm looking for someone I met in the woods.
Mr. Templeton, so good of you to come. Granny, Mr. Clampett, allow me to present Mr. Matthew Templeton.
Howdy do, Mr. Templeton.
Howdy, ma'am.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, young fella.
My pleasure, sir.
This here is Shorty Kellums. He runs the hotel.
Mr. Kellums?
Howdy. I don't recollect seeing you around Silver Dollar City before.
No, this is my first visit to town.
Spend most of the time in the woods, do you?
Yes, ma'am. Just about every day but Sunday.
I reckon you don't see many pretty girls in the woods.
No, indeed.
Speaking of pretty girls, here comes Elly Mae.
Hey, look! I didn't finish baking my second cake.
Look, Ellie, let's get this back in the kitchen.
What's her?
I don't think it's quite ready yet.
But Mr. Bogan said he didn't want no frosting on this one.
We'll talk about that in the kitchen.
Did she say that big thing she was rolling there was a cake?
Cake of granite. Yeah. She uses it to cook on.
It sounded like she said she was done baking.
Oh, she's done bacon and eggs and pancakes.
On that big slab of granite?
Well, it's the old-fashioned way. It gives things extra flavor.
She's a good cook, huh?
There ain't nobody can touch that girl's food.
Ellie, I'd like you to meet Mr. Matthew Templeton. This here's my daughter, Elly Mae.
Well, howdy there. Real pleased to meet you.
Pleasure's mine, Miss Clampett.
Is she everything I said?
Why, she's even more beautiful than you described her.
I reckon you two would like to talk and get acquainted.
I think that's a very good idea.
Well, you can sit on the porch upstairs.
Well, if it's all right with Miss Clampett, I'd kind of like to stroll around and see the sights. See, I've never been here before.
Well, I'd be right pleased to show you around.
Well, thank you. I'd enjoy that.
I wouldn't go inside the mill, Ellie.
Why not, Pa?
Well, you wouldn't like to get meal dust over your pretty dress.
Oh, well, now you two just take your time and have a nice visit. Will you join us for victuals when you get back?
Well, thank you. I'm afraid I'm not dressed much like company.
Oh, he looks just fine, don't he, Ellie?
Yes, ma'am. He sure does.
Bless you.
Let's start over there.
Fine with me.
Oh, Miss holding to you forever and ever. You found the perfect husband for Elly May.
I certainly hope so.
Oh, he's wonderful. Big, strong, handsome, hard-working hill man.
But apparently quite cerebral.
Oh, well, you can't have everything.
You know something? Anybody that helps one of these rascals 6 days a week is all man.
I'll bet he could even whoop Jethro.
More important, he might be able to whoop Elly.
Well, I'm off to the forest again. I'm hoping to find myself a yellow-tufted, broad-backed, wood-dwelling pippin.
I don't believe I've ever seen one of them pippins.
One just walked out with Elly.
Black hat, black boots, black belt. Bad news for the bad guys. Walker, Texas Ranger. Weeknights at 6 on the Hallmark Channel.
What's my code name?
Dream Bell.
Leading a double life, she was hired to get inside.
We've got a new development in our puzzle. An inside man.
But getting too close to the truth could be murder. Jane Doe, Vanishing Act. Premieres Friday night at 9 on the Hallmark Channel.
I'll come back now. Here.
This has been a film.